Hello my beautiful crochet friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's video I am going to be sharing a tutorial on how to make this beautiful beanie, and a big shout out to my model over there. Thank you very much, and without further ado, let's get into the video. What you're going to do first is make a slip knot, and basically what I do, I just wrap the yarn around my finger and then that way, and then I just go into that hole, then I come out of it, okay? And then that is a slip knot. So after the slip knot, what we're going to do is make a chain of 40 stitches, okay? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now make all the way up to 40. Okay, now I have a chain of 40, and what we're going to do is, you can either make one long chain that is 40, and then this is going to fit a grown person, okay, like a male or a female, it's going to fit you, okay? So now what you're going to do is, you're going to chain 2 more, okay, and then you're going to insert your hook on the third stitch from your hook. Insert your hook right there, and then grab your yarn, come out of the stitch, then go through 2. Okay, so basically we're going to be working with a single stitch crochet. A single stitch crochet is, you go into the stitch, yarn over, come out of the stitch, then yarn over and go through 2 loops, okay, both of them. Go into the stitch, yarn over and come out of it, then yarn over and go through 2. Okay, so this is the stitch you're going to be using for the whole beanie, and don't make it tight, just make it as loose as you can. Okay, I'll see you guys once I get to the end, so just continue with your single stitch crochet till you get to the end of the chain. Once you're done with your single stitch crochet all the way to the end, now you're going to be going to row 2. So for row 2 we are going to be working on the back loops only. What is a back loop, right? So a back loop is, this is how your work looks like, right? So instead of going into the first stitch like that, we're going to be working the back loop. So this is how your work look like, just turn it upwards, okay? So you have 2 stitches, this one and the back one. I don't know whether you can see that. Once you turn your work upwards, you're going to see 2 stitches, this one and this one. So this is the back loop according to how you're holding your work. Okay, so what we're going to do is work on that back loop. So you're going to go in to that first stitch, come out of it, yarn over and go through 2. Okay, again go into the second stitch on the back loop, come out of it and then go through 2. Okay, so you're going to continue working like that until you are done with the second row, and then this is the process you're going to be repeating until you're done with your beanie. Okay, so this is the process we're going to be following, and you can do as many rows as you want. work will look like. Now we can go to the third stitch, and the third stage you're just going to chain 1 and then turn your work around like that, and then continue working on the back loop again, back loop on this side. Okay, so continue working on the back loop, and this is the process you're going to repeat all the way until you're done with your beanie. So once I'm done, I'm going to show you how many rows I did, but yeah, just continue working on the back loop. Once you get to the end, chain 1, then turn your work around, then continue working on the back loop, chain 1. It's that simple. Okay, back for this next part. So I did 60 rows of single crochet, and we're just going to take our tape measure and measure that. Sorry. So I hope you can see this. It measures 16 inches, and that is good because you're going to need 16 inches of single stitch crochet for an adult beanie. So if you're making it for a client or your boyfriend or your mom or your brother, as long as they are grown, you're going to need 16 inches and above. So that is what I did. So the next step you're going to be doing is stitching these two ends together to make a tube. So let me show you how to do that. So you're going to take this part, the side that we started from, and this is the part where we ended. I haven't even cut my yarn yet. So we are going to do a single stitch crochet for both sides, I mean together, to join these two parts together. So you're going to insert your hook on the first stitch. There are visible stitches on this side, so you're just going to pick one stitch, the first one, and then you're going to insert your hook there, and then you're going to take this end stitch and you're going to insert your hook right there, and you're going to go through that stitch from the other side, and then yarn over and go through that one stitch. Okay, so the next step is, since they are visible stitches, you're going to go into the second stitch, and then on this side that we just completed crocheting with single stitch crochet, you're going to work on the, we were working on the back loop, right? So you're still going to be working on the back loop. So you're going to insert your hook on the back loop. This is the front loop, this is the back loop. So you're going to insert your hook on the back loop and then yarn over and go through that, then go through the other one, the other side, and then you have two, and then you're going to yarn over and go through two. Okay, let me show you one more time. So insert your hook right there. They're visible stitches, like I said, they're very visible stitches on this side. Okay, so you're going to insert in the third visible stitch, and then you're going to go into the back loop of the other side, yarn over and go through that back loop, and then go through the other stitch from this other side, and then yarn over and go through two. I'm sorry, I know I'm treating you like kids, but just trying to explain better. Okay, so you're going to continue single stitch crocheting like that until you're done with the whole part, with the whole beanie, until it becomes a tube. That's what I mean. Okay, so I'll see you guys once I get to this other end. Once you're done making your tube, this is how it's going to look. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is a needle like this one. So you are going to take your yarn and you're going to go to put it through the needle, and then you're going to cut a big part of it, just a little bit, not very big. Okay, like that. That is how I put my yarn through, and then you're going to take one part of the beanie like this side, and then you're going to start we need to cover this part, right, because it's the top part of the hat. So we are going to insert, this is how I do it. I just keep one single stitch, what do I call this part. Okay, I just skip one and then I insert my hook in the next one, skip the next one, go into the next one, skip that one, go into this one, the same thing. Sorry. And once you get to that part where you started, this is the other string. So what you're going to do is just remove your needle and then just tighten this part, okay? Using the two strands, you're just going to make it tight and then you're going to secure it. Just make sure it's secure enough in such a way that it cannot come out, probably when you're washing it, like that. And then you're going to take your needle again like that, holding from the inside. No, this one actually is tight enough, there's no hole. I wanted to stitch up the hole, but let me show you. In case you leave a hole right here, you're just going to do this from one side to the other. Just make sure, this is just a process of making sure that it's nice and neat, you know. I thought mine would have a hole, but I think I did a pretty good job. But anyway, so if yours has a hole, this is what you're going to do. You just go this way and then this way, okay, just to cover up that hole. Oh, this is tight. Like that. Then when the hole is covered, again, just secure that part again. And then just cut that part out, and then turn your work the other side, see, and then you just, there you go, you have yourself a beanie. There you go. Thank you very much for watching, and if you do like this video or any other video, just let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what else I can teach you, or something that you've seen on my Instagram and you want me to give a tutorial of. Just let me know, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.